Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to day 21 of my 30-day me challenge. I can't believe I've got this far, if I'm honest. When I first started this a couple of weeks ago, I must admit it was something I jumped into without giving it too much thought, and as the days went on I thought, actually that's quite a lot of videos to put out in the month of January. I've done Vlogmas before a couple of years ago and that was full on, but that was only 24 days and it's Christmas time, so there's loads going on, loads to talk about, loads to vlog. January, not so much, so I'm really pleased with myself that I've made it this far and I've got loads of videos planned for the remainder of the month, so I really hope you've enjoyed them so far and that you'll stick around. If you're new around here and you don't know what my 30-day me series is, basically I've been putting a video out every day in January all about my intentions for 2019. I will link a video that explains what my intentions are for the year, so you can go back and watch that if you're interested. But my reason for starting this series was basically down to self-improvement. I wanted to start the year on a really positive note, be inspired, productive, motivated, basically just start the year off on the right foot. So I hope if you've been watching along, I have helped you in some way to start your year off in a positive way. I know it's really helping me so far. So I'm really excited about today's video. The idea came to me the other day. I was sitting just working my way through my YouTube subscription box and so many of the videos I watched left me feeling really positive, motivated, inspired, all the things I just said that I wanted to be in 2019. So I thought I would share with you some of my current favourite inspiring YouTubers. Now I could have sat and listed 20, 30 or more, but what I thought I'd do for today is just pick 5 that tie in with my current monthly goal, which is my 30-day me series, so all about self-development and learning and growing and starting the year off on a positive note. If you guys would be interested, I would be more than happy to do this every month, every other month on different themes. So I could do YouTubers that inspire me as a mum, that inspire me when it comes to cleaning or looking after my home, foodie channels, travel channels. I could kind of theme it according to what I am focusing on that particular month. So if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below, because I literally do have dozens and dozens of favourites that I could tell you about. A lot of these you probably already follow, but I thought I'd share them with you anyway, just tell you why I find them inspiring, and on the off chance that you don't already subscribe to them, you might want to go and check them out, so I hope you enjoy. So first up is my lovely friend Isla Rena. Now Aziz is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and the reason I'm finding her channel so inspiring at the moment is she's currently started a no-buy year. She has a separate Instagram account for it and she's doing videos on her YouTube channel with the hashtag #MyNoBuy, I think, but I will leave all the details in the description box so that you can just click through and check it out. But she's basically given up buying anything pretty much for the whole of 2019. She has a specific criteria that these things fall under, but it really does prevent her from buying most things. If you want to know more about what she's doing and why, I will leave a video link for you below for you to watch, but it's really got me thinking. One video in particular, I sat there and I nodded along the whole way through. I agreed with everything she said and I could recognise a lot of the things that she wanted to change about herself in myself. So I can't say that I'm going to be doing a no-buy year. I don't think I'm ready for that yet, and that's one thing actually that Aziz said, is that she's wanted to do this for a while, but it's never felt like the right time. Last year she felt she couldn't have done it, but this year it just felt like the right time, and yeah, this year is not the right time for me. I'm not quite there yet, but it is really forcing me to stop and think twice when I'm looking to buy something. Do I actually need it, or am I trying to get that instant gratification of buying something new and that buzz that shopping gives me? Aziz also does a series on a Monday called Mindful Motherhood, which is another part of her channel that I find really interesting. It's talking about ways to be more mindful as a parent, to slow down, take in the details and the little things, and just to be more present and in the moment. So again, those videos are well worth a look as well. Next up is Jess Avi. I've followed Jess for years. In fact, I think she was probably one of the first mummy vloggers that I followed. Jess has made a great series on minimal living and decluttering your home, which I enjoyed. That was a couple of years ago. At the moment, she's got a real focus on positivity and wellness and spirituality, and I'm finding her journey fascinating. She's recently started an account on YouTube and on Instagram called Everyday Amazing You. I've mentioned it before in one of my videos. It's all about self-care, positivity, happiness, all the things that are really motivating me at the moment. She's just uploaded a video on crystals. She's started learning about them and how they can benefit you, and I had a chat to her at the retreat we went to a couple of weeks ago, I wish I chatted to her a bit more about it because it's something that really interests me, but I've never really known where to start with it. But Jess is a beginner too. She says herself in her video, she's just starting out understanding what crystals are, how they can help, and the benefits. I quite like that she's new to it as well. It's almost nice and more relatable when someone is just starting out with something. I find her such a calming and positive person to watch. Next up is a fellow mummy of 4, Jody Izzo. I love Jody's channel. She is a mum to 4 boys who are all aged, I think 4.5 and under, definitely 5 and under. She's an absolute superwoman. Obviously I have 4 kids too, but I feel like because 2 of mine are so much older, that makes it a lot easier. There's a big age gap. So I've got a 12-year-old, an 11-year-old, then a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. So the older ones are obviously a lot more independent and don't rely on me doing things for them as much as the younger 2 do. But to have 4 so close together in age, I just think she's amazing. What I really love about Jody is her honesty. So she's had a really rubbish day or she's not had much sleep, which at the moment she's having a really tough time with. She's so honest about it on all her social media channels. If you follow her on Instagram and you watch her Insta stories, you'll know what I mean. She's just so relatable, and I can watch her after having a crap day myself and just feel like, do you know what? We're all in it together. I'm not the only one, and tomorrow's a new day. Her videos and her posts on Instagram always make her smile. Her boys are absolutely beautiful, as is she. So if you're looking for someone new to follow and you don't already follow Jody, I would definitely recommend going and checking her out. Next up is SJstrum, who I'm sure lots of you have heard of. Again, I've followed her for years. SJ inspires me in so many ways. If you already follow her, you'll know that she recently lost 4 stone doing the Cambridge weight plan. So her weight loss journey has been hugely inspiring to me, to the point where I actually followed the same diet myself and lost 2 stone. So I always feel so grateful to SJ that she shared her journey. I haven't talked about it much on my channel because I feel SJ just does such a good job of talking about it on hers. Whenever I mention it, I just refer people to her videos because they massively inspired me. So SJ inspires me from that point of view, last year particularly. This year, I've really enjoyed her videos on positive parenting. 2 videos that particularly spring to mind are one she did on solving behaviour issues with play, which I found fascinating, and I took away so much useful information from that video. And the other one was everyday routines that spark joy, which again, I was watching it thinking, that's such a good idea, I'm so gonna try that. So she's really good at just making me see things in a slightly different way when it comes to parenting and motherhood, and I love that. She's actually just uploaded a video this week on positive discipline and gentle parenting, which again, I found so interesting and it really made me think. So if you're looking for a fellow mum on YouTube who's really relatable, down to earth, and just a joy to watch, then I would highly recommend SJ. So last but not least is one you will definitely have heard of, I'm sure, and it's Mrs. Meldrum. Now I've watched Rebecca's videos. In fact, I think she probably is the first UK mummy vlogger that I ever subscribed to. What I love about Rebecca is she's such an advocate for supporting other women and empowering other women. I find her content really relatable, comforting. I feel like I'm sat down watching a good friend when I watch her videos. I had to include Rebecca in my list because she really inspires me to be a more positive and a stronger person. She doesn't let anything get her down. She's always got her positive pants on. She just pulls herself back up if she's had a rough day and she just gets on with it. I always try to be like that myself, but if I'm having a day where I'm wavering a little bit and I see one of her posts or one of her videos, she always inspires me to pull myself back up again and get on with it. So her positivity and strength of character really inspire me. I'm sure you already follow Rebecca. I'd be very surprised if you don't. But if on the off chance you don't know of her channel and you like watching mummy vloggers, then you are seriously missing out, so you must go and check out hers as well. So those are 5 of the YouTubers that are really inspiring me this month. As I said earlier, I could have talked about dozens, but I wanted to stick to my January theme of my 30-day me, self-development, positivity, that kind of thing. So those are the 5 that really inspire me in that way. But as I said, if you'd like me to share more next month or the month after on different themes, then do let me know in the comments below. I've got plenty I could talk about, so let me know if that would be of interest to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different, but I think it's nice to share the love and the positivity sometimes, so I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!